Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4 Golden. In the previous episode, we started a couple social links with some people. And yeah, now that we've taken care of that, it's pretty much time to go to bed, as always. But before we do, we actually want to study a bit at our study desk. So we get some, some more academic points and stuff like that. I'm probably going to be abridging this in the future, though, and just telling you that I do it. So keep that in mind.
And all right, settle down now. Class is now in session. My name is Mr. Hosai. In this class, you'll be learning about contemporary writing. Let's all have fun.
Isn't that an oxymoron? Contemporary writing and fun. And
I know this is off topic, but what's the point of applying for colleges outside Ivanaba? Why even bother? Nothing good ever comes out of competing with city folk. The countryside is all you need. Well, since it's our first lesson, why don't you show me how much you already know?
That is not how real scores work.
Now then, how many parts are there in Miraki's The Wind Up Bird Chronicle? Hana-chan, I'm calling up. Wait.
Oh, he's not calling on us for once.
Hey, I read!
I mean, not books, but... well, at least you're honest about it.
Come on, man, help me out.
I think there are 3. How do I know this? Well, trial and error.
Very good, Hana-chan. Either you're more literary than you look, or that was a lucky get.
Wow. Hater, man.
The Wind Up Bird Chronicle was released as 3 separate stories. It's the 8th of his 12 published books. His latest book,
I don't even know what the dump that is,
was published in 2009 and sold out really dumping fast. And of course, that's not counting all his short stories and essays, which I don't have time to get into right now.
Cool. Your lifesaver. Thanks. No problem, Yosuke. And he really appreciates that we helped him out and gave him the correct answer. So we're going to get some points with Yosuke and also some points added to our expression. So that is a very important question to answer properly. And blah blah blah. Several days around, give a damn. I'm going to town to buy a book. Now, why do we want a book? Because in Persona 4, there are a lot of ways to raise your personal stats, and one of these is actually going to the bookstore and, well, getting some books. It seems some new books have arrived. The Lonely Man, only 1,200 yen. Why not? Jeez, that is a really expensive book. Expert Study Methods. Anyways, we're going to purchase this book, and during, after school and stuff, and after our day events, we can actually read it on our sofa. So we'll be doing that probably tonight, actually. Want to read half of the book, hopefully, and then pretty much the rest of this episode is going to be the first dungeon. Oh, I'm frightened. And where is... Oh, that's right, he's on the second floor. I was like really serious, like, well, I know he's here today. But yeah, we're gonna spend a day with Yosuke. Now, this being the second time we meet Yosuke, you absolutely need a Magician Arcana Persona. The Pixie is pretty much the first one you can get, and, well, if you don't have it by now, best of luck. And, you tired? Rushing things isn't gonna help us. I know, but let's take a break, okay? And, Yosuke suggests that we relax a little bit, and yes, you can feel your relationship with Yosuke growing. Would you spend some time with him? Heck yes, we will. Alright, let's go then. And he looks happy when you see those 3 music notes above his head. That's when you know you did something good in Persona. And we're eating here again? Yeah, I guess he really likes it. And the famous steak croquettes are tough. Sticking chunks of meat in croquettes. Man, this really is the country, huh? I mean, it doesn't sound bad. Well, it is good, though it's tough. She called this stuff tender and juicy. What kind of teeth does she have? Who knows, man? And ladies. Oh, they're looking at Yosuke. I don't know what's up with that. We can overhear their conversation. He's from Junes. Yasogami High, right? His classmate Sato-san went out of business. This shopping district could disappear. And yet... Oh... Seems like they're talking about Yosuke's parents, and sorry about that. You know me, I'm infamous around here. Yeah, it must be kind of tough, dude, just having to deal with that all the time. Nah, not really. It's mainly my parents. I'm not personally involved. Anyways, there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, I guess that's true. At least you're taking it rather well. I mean, that's good. I don't think there's anyone in Idaba who doesn't know me, at school or around town. Not that I mind, but it sucks I can't always get my... yeah, I gotta mind my manners. I know that would annoy me. And you feel you understand Yosuke a million times better. And can I just say it's the best thing they had in Persona 4? That's the rank up thing. Does not take a million hours. Thank you. Thank you, Atlas. Gosh. Anyways. Now that Yosuke is rank 2, Jiraiya is actually gonna get a new move. Your social link increases as you spend time with the person you've made a social link with. Duh. The XP bonus gained when fusing personas increases, as does the social link rank. Yeah. So, if you haven't figured it out by now, it's probably a good idea to level up your social links. And still, this croquet is darn good. I'm gonna have another. You want one too, right? I'm kind of full, but hey, why not? And you ate croquettes with Yosuke until your stomach started to bulge, and then we went home. So yeah, not a bad day, you know. Sometimes it's good to unwind after school with your friends, and hey, Nanako, what's going on with you? I went to the bookstore, but it was full of these crazy books. I didn't have the manga I like to read. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, or manga, whatever. I'm not Asian. Anyways, speaking of not being Asian, anyways, we're gonna read our book on the sofa today. For some reason, I really like these moments in Persona 4. It's very real to me, and yes, let's read The Lovely Man. Whatever that's about. You began reading The Lovely Man. Every chapter begins. All men have the great spirit of masculinity within themselves. The spirit of true manhood transcends space and time, and all people of all cultures and genders feel its call. You feel more like a man than ever before. There's still more pages of this book left to read. Maybe we should save them for another day. What an interesting book to read. And class is over. Yeah, you're not going to have a question and answer every single day in class. But now that's been taken care of, we're going to go into town. And we're actually going to have to purchase some items before starting the next major dungeon area. Because as you know, we just got Chie as a playable character, a commandable character anyways. So we need to suit her up, basically. And yeah, now that we actually have some supplies from our first venture into the TV world, we can actually sell the raw materials. This is primarily how you're going to get a lot of new items and a lot of money. In this game, we can buy some accessories and, oh, idea paper. Yeah, he'll turn that into a vigor fob, which is not too shabby. It actually increases your HP, which is pretty nice. I'm actually going to grab some armor for pretty much our whole team, because once I go into the TV world, we're not going to be able to leave for quite some time, and I'll elaborate more on that a bit later. But this is probably going to be like the longest day for a while. And alright, let's get, no, she already had that, so that's good. What she does not have is she needs some better weaponry. So we got her these platform sneakers and equipped them, because then she'll do some more damage, which is nice. I recommend you do the same. You could purchase some accessories if you'd like, but there are some great accessories actually inside of the first dungeon. And now that we've done our shopping, we're actually going to head to the Junes department store for the first time. As you know, this is where Teddy is. And hello, ladies. Let's go up to the food court and call our friends to start, well, not really the expedition, but you know what I mean. Yeah. So let us enter. No, actually, let's check out the weather report really quickly. So this is how many days we have until to rescue Yukiko. We have a lot of time. Yep, I was talking. You're being very impolite. The point is, we have a lot of days to rescue Yukiko, but if played properly, you can do this entire dungeon easily in your first day. And hey, there you are! Let's play! Oh yeah, that's right. Let's go save the lost girl. I'll take her to the castle. And we must rescue Yukiko before the fog goes into Inaba and everybody dies in here. Yeah. It's going to tell us a lot of stuff, and you can recover HP by leaving the TV world, but I'm going to get into why we do not actually want to do that. And yes, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. But I'll need to go save and actually get started, because I'm going to be able to explain these things a lot better than the game ever could. So let me save and we'll get started. And alright, now that's been taken care of, let's head into the first dungeon of the game and look for Yukiko. Now, we've briefly been to the first and second floor of this place, but we've never gone further than that, which is gonna be the tricky part about beating this game. And take this on some more go-homes. Thanks, Teddy. What a nice guy. Anyways.
Sensei, can I bother you for a second?
The holes here seem different. Yeah, I know, randomly generates a goddamn... Okay, tutorial, stop. Anyway. So the primary thing about completing these dungeons is going to be the conservation of not only your HP, but also your SP. Now, why is it so important that I beat this dungeon in one day? Now, if you're less experienced with Persona, you may want to actually retire and go back home and, you know, tackle it as you go, which is perfectly fine. But since we're doing a 100% run, we really need to beat it as quick as possible. Because every day that you spend in here is a time you're not going to be able to do a social link event. And where on earth are the stairs? Gosh, it's so annoying. You're also getting a lot of repeat battles, which is why I'm cutting them out. And yeah, treasure chests. The other thing that's going to help you a lot is also getting all the treasure chests you can. Sometimes shadows will pop out of them, but 9 times out of 10 you will get an item that will help you survive in this dungeon a bit longer. And you desperately want to do that. And I apologize, the music here is really good, by the way. And I actually want to put on Ukabak, because we're going to need to level him up. Because he's going to be helpful versus the next boss of this area. And there's the stairs. Something really nice they added, as long as you know the location of the stairs, you can automatically warp there. Just by pressing the square button. And alright, we got a vanish ball, which lets us instantly escape battle. And alright. I think that's all we really need, so let's go to the next floor. And
Sensei, are you okay? You're not tired? You can use those things I gave you at the entrance to come back.
And yes, we can use go-homes to quickly exit the dungeon, which are really pretty nice. Sometimes you might want to save, and why is this door closed again? Something's fishy. Even Teddy's saying,
I sense someone behind this door.
Open the door? Well, got nothing better to do, I guess, so might as well.
Yukiko?
Yukiko-san, are you alright?
Yukiko, what's wrong?
Oh my, special guests. I wonder how they'll play into all this. Things are really heating up. Okie dokie, I'm going back to hunt for my Prince Charming. Oh, where could he be? This place is huge. It's so exciting, but it makes it so hard to find him. Oh, maybe he's playing hide and seek in the fog. Ready or not, here I come. Let's go further in then, shall we?
What the hell is this?
You're not Yukiko. Who are you?
What are you talking about? I'm Yukiko, and Yukiko is me.
No! Don't tell me. Are you? Where's the real Yukiko?
What's with these voices? The shadows are getting agitated.
Well, I'm off again. You better be waiting with bells on, my dear prince.
Hey, wait! That clearly wasn't the real Yukiko. It had to be...
I think it was. It must have been the other part of herself.
So it's just like what happened to us.
But I don't think she was excited for nothing. The real Yukiko wants to show us something. I can feel it. It's hard to explain. It seems like she has a strong connection to this castle. This is a lot more dangerous than I thought.
Yukiko!
Hey! Not again. Damn it, we told her not to run off on her own.
And wow, Yukiko has a connection to Yukiko's castle. I never would have thought that, but yes, she's definitely here. and taunting us a bit, it would seem, and you hear voices from somewhere. My prince will soon come for me. I'll always be waiting forever and ever. Okay, and
I hear her voice, but all I sense around here are shadows. Watch out for the shadows. Keep going.
Shadows have a we've already discussed that game, but thanks for the tip, and yes, just telling us how to get the jump on shadows. Speaking of shadows, there are golden chests. And we actually have a chest key from this that we got from, well, shuffle time basically. The wind suppressor is actually really nice for you actually, since as you know, Izanagi, our current main persona, is weak to wind, so definitely having that accessory is a plus. Don't worry, you'll get tons of keys if you grind a lot. They're not really all that rare, and in fact, I recommend you use them because you don't want to just have them stored there. And ooh, we got a new enemy, the Black Raven, who is actually weak to electricity. So I recommend you use it. And since we got Izanagi, pretty much just spam Zio and knock them all down. It's going to let us get more shuffle times, and I actually need to change the tactics of Chie to direct command instead of full frontal. Full frontal would be actually really bad, but anyways, we're going to knock down the last Raven. And pretty much just all-out attack him to death, and oh god. I love the all-out attack with 3 people. It's really cool. I mean, the one with 4 people is nice too. It looks really cool when you have 3. That's all I'm going to say. But anyways, the all-out attack was unfortunately not enough to knock them out. Now, the all-out attack, as you get later on in the game, it's not going to be as reliable because it's based on your actual equipment, such as your weapon damage. But it does do almighty damage, which, well, if you ever played a... Ooh. I'll talk a little bit more about Almighty in a second. And one Archon. Okay, do I want that one or that one? I'm on the search for Personas, but I also want some SP. I'll grab that. We'll get into what those other Arcanas do a little bit later. Once, we get more shuffle times that are a little more complex. But I was just saying, almighty damage in this game is basically true damage. There's not really that many other comparisons to make to other video games, but it's nice. It's we'll get into it a little bit later. It basically goes through everything, which is really nice. And alright, let's pick up this chest. We got a Vanish Ball. Now we gotta be careful, because you are hearing those chains, and yeah, if we open up a certain chest, there's a chance a very powerful enemy might greet us, but I think we'll be fine. Usually doesn't happen all that often, but there is a chance. There's a chance it could happen. And yeah. So my goal for this Let's Play in general is to pretty much show off every single enemy type. I think this is a new one. Yes, it is! We got ourselves the Magic Hand. Not only does he look a little bit like Master Hand, but he's not... Here's the thing about this. He's only weak to Bufu, and unfortunately we do not have that type of damage. He also resists physical and wind, so Yosuke pretty much can't do crap. Like, no matter what I do, I guess I'll go for the attack to conserve a little bit SP. It's going to be resisted. This is primarily where Chie would come in hand, but unfortunately she's not level 6 yet. And she doesn't have Bufu, which is a bummer. And okay, that Skewer actually did a fair bit of damage. Yeah, despite not having its weakness, we actually knocked it out. Unfortunately, we will not get the shuffle time, but hey, it's not the end of the world. You're going to get shuffle time every single time, so don't be expected to. The magical hand's not really too big of an issue unless we fight multiple of them, which could not be good. I don't have a key for that chest, so we'd be ignoring it. And let's see if we get... Oh, well, we got an old enemy and a new one. We got the Trance Twins, who are actually weak to fire. So I'm going to do first this, since I actually have Izanagi in the active slot. I'm going to use a Zio attack on the right shadow, switch to Ukabak, and... Is that right? Yeah. And then I'm going to use an Agi attack to, well, hit it down and knock it down and get it down, and then we're gonna jump on it. Down. Why do I say down so much? I'm not too sure. And God, my SP is really low. Hopefully we'll get some more cups in the future. I don't really know how see, this is the rough part about doing 100% run. Just this first dungeon. As long as you can complete it, you're fine. And okay, here we go. So this card has 2 more. So if we select this cup and this persona, which we already had, we're going to get a sweep bonus. What the sweep bonus basically does is it lets us get more cards in the next battle. And it is really helpful. So we are going to lose a little bit of our EXP because we did pick the Moon Arcana, but in the long run and in the next battle, we're going to get way more shuffle time cards. And that's pretty much what the sweep bonus does. You always want to get it if you can. Alright, we found the stairs. Hopefully, we can grind up. And, okay, is there any other chest that I'm missing? I believe there was a golden chest on this floor. I want to make sure I can get all the materials I can before exiting to the 4th floor. We're not going to have a boss till the 5th. And I want to make sure I can be prepared. I'm probably going to have to do multiple grinding sessions in this episode. Okay, where the heck is it? Okay, it's just up to the left. Yeah, not sure how I feel about these dungeons, but sometimes the hallways are kind of annoying. That's alright. Let's see if this chest was worth it. And, okay, Peach Seed. Not the biggest fan of that, but that's alright. Let's go to the next floor and see what awaits. Welcome. Thank you for coming to the Amagi Inn today. Your room is right this way. If we can help you in any way, please let us know immediately.
What's this voice talking about? This place isn't an inn.
It's totally a fantastic analysis, Teddy. That's why we keep paying you, man. Good stuff, good stuff. It's totally a castle. Anyways, I need to actually use some of my soul drops on you here. God, because he is not doing so hot on the SP or the HP. But luckily, since we have a healing character at the very beginning of the game, healing up our HP won't necessarily be an issue. And alright, just a chest, no string is attached, hopefully. Okay, we got an ice cube. An ice cube is basically an item that will let us use a Bufu skill just automatically. Though it's not going to be as powerful since it doesn't scale from our personas. So picking up that is not bad. Alright, we got another one. So we have 2 ice cubes. Now all I need is a cup and a soft drink. And I have a delightful liquidy treat to drink out of. Yeah. Don't really know where I'm going with this. But so far, we've actually encountered pretty much all the enemies that we can. And I think I have another key. I want to see what's inside of this chest. An ice pin, nice. That reduces the damage we receive from ice attacks. They are still going to be super effective. Oh, found the stairs rather quickly. In that case, I think I'm going to actually do a little bit of grinding just so we can prepare for the 5th floor. I recommend getting around level 9 just so you can take on the boss that's going to be on this next floor. So, be right back in a sec once I've done that. And alright guys, I am back. After a tiny bit of grinding, it's actually a total lie, we're up to a level 9. I actually did get some pretty good personas too, including Sandman, which I recommend you grab if you're also going for 100%. So pretty much upcoming, you're gonna want Sandman and Pixie, and
oh, I can sense her. She must be on this floor.
Really now, Yukiko's on this floor? Well, man, that was a pretty short dungeon, only 5 floors, and wow, by any chance, are you my princess? I'm locked up here. Please save me. I'm sure my princess can do it. I'm sure they'll brave any danger to release me from this place. I'll be waiting for you.
Oh, this seems very strange. Be careful.
You got it, Ted. We're not gonna be dumb and get in a fight so we can't win. And I think this will actually be a new enemy for us to fight. We have the... What are these guys again? The laughing tables. Yeah, there we go. They are weak to Garu. And now that we got Sandman, we have plenty of that. But when Sandman fails, we can always trust that Yosuke will be there to kind of pick up the slack, you know? So we're going to knock all these guys down, and hopefully now we'll be able to knock them out with an all-out attack. They don't have that much HP, but then again, I'm a bit skeptical. We'll see how it goes. So at this point, floor 5, you're going to start running into... Okay, that did not do nearly enough. You're going to start running into more and more powerful shadows, and you're going to have to pretty much plan accordingly. Right here, okay, the skewer will connect and knock out that magical table, and yeah, Rakukaja ain't going to save you when you have like 2 HP left. It was worth a shot, I guess. And alright, 1 battle down. I think we've almost fought every single enemy so far. Could be wrong on that. And what the heck? Yeah, basically the gimmick of this floor, and this floor is never random by the way, is that every time you get near a door, it's actually going to teleport you. So actually go inside of them, okay, Red Shadow, I want to get the treasure chest, but I also don't want to aggro them, because that could be bad. Let's get it and go, let's get it and go. Diamond Shield, okay, great. Let's get the dump out of here. It basically makes you immune 2 spell attacks for a couple times. How long is it gonna chase me? Oh my god. For those of you who don't know, red shadows, they are way stronger than you. They are really great EXP, but it's also super risky. Yeah, and we actually want to go backwards yet again to see what was in that door. Kind of an annoying puzzle, I must say, but once you get it down, you should have no problems. Okay, we actually have 2 brand new enemies, the Phantom Mage and the Bronze Dice, both of which are actually weak to electricity. But we want to focus down this Phantom Mage as quickly as possible, because I actually need to switch to Izanagi. The issue with that Bronze Dice is that it can use a move called Last Resort, and at this point in time, that can probably one-shot you. And I'm actually going to follow that up with another Zeo on the die. But then we're not going to use an all-out attack, because we don't want to get that dice too low. And yeah, I'm not going to do that. It's going to use another Zeo on the Mage. That might actually defeat it. That'd be nice. Yeah, nice. Alright, sweet. So, this thing pretty much resists all physical attacks. So what we want to do is, we actually want to guard. Wait for it to get back up. And god, how long is it going to stay down? But yeah, and poison up. Yeah, dude, sure, go for that. I'll take that. So now that it's a little bit lower, we can hopefully take it down. It won't use Last Resort. Last Resort is one of those almighty attacks I was talking about before. Pretty much goes through everything, and at this point in the game, we'll pretty much do 120 damage. So we obviously don't want that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna attack in short, controlled bursts, and then eventually knock it down. And not bad. Gotta shuffle time. Early on, that enemy will kind of be the bane of your existence. Let's actually get a skill card. Haven't gone over what skill... Oh, Mudo! I'm actually going to teach that to Ukabot, because that is a very nice skill card to pick up, because currently we do not have access to darkness attacks, so getting that would be nice. And oh, this door is locked. So we're going to have to get a key, supposedly on this floor. Okay, we're doing it properly. Supposedly on this floor to get access into that room. And so far, my dungeon expedition has been going pretty well, and yeah, it keeps teleporting us around. But now that we're on the... Oh, I want to show this off. God dang it. It had to be in this room that we saw a rare form. God dang it. Anyways, in the next episode of Let's Play Persona 4 Golden, we're going to enter this door, because there is a girl's scent behind it. But... yeah, we don't have time to take care of that, because in the next episode, Let's Play Persona 4 Golden, we're going to see what Yukiko is doing behind this door, and fight another boss. So see you guys then. Bye.